What's going on, people? It's Hajimoto, and this video is a follow-up to my previous video, which was the hunting pellet shootout. If you remember, I took 6 different pellets and shot them through ballistic gel so we could see what their deformation and depth into that gel was, so we had a constant medium. The problem is because we had so many different weights of pellets and different speeds, you couldn't really directly compare them. And so it was just to highlight what that particular pellet did out of that particular gun hitting that particular gel. Other than that, I still think there's a lot of useful information there. Before I continue though, I want to bring you to your attention, if you haven't heard of airgun101.com. If you guys remember, a little while back, there was a glitch that took place where YouTube applied an algorithm that pretty much wiped out a lot of airgun channels. Because what it had done was arbitrarily just applied a variable that affected a lot of channels that even mentioned certain words, and they were simply locked down because of too many strikes against their channel. There was an uprising amongst our community where folks wanted to have an outlet to try to have another option. It's very expensive to do, and a lot of the people that started out with trying to do it seen the reality of just couldn't get it there. Well, Giles of the Airgun Gear Show over in the UK has decided to take a step forward and try to get this done. So what he's done is created airgun101.com. Some of the airgun industry's greatest content providers and creators are on that forum. Some of them, and I'll name them off, not in any particular order, but just so you understand who's there already. You got Ted Beer from Ted's Holdover, Matt Dauber from Air Arms Hunting South Africa, Giles Berry himself, the Airgun Gear Show, Gerhard and Rolf from the Air Hunters in Africa. You've got Andy's Airgun Review, Rick Ream of Shooter 1721. Woo! You guys remember Rick? Steve Shawley from Airgun Exploration and Advancement Channel, and yours truly. We all know who you should be going there to see. Really don't need to say that and put that in a sentence, so let's get going with this video. In today's video, what I'm going to do is take those same 6 pellets that we described and we shot last time, which was the JSB Hades, the JSB Ultra Shock, the H&N Hunter, H&N Hunter Extreme, Skenco Ultra Shock, and the Crosman Premier. We're going to shoot them in groups of 5. I'm going to shoot them through the Umarex Gauntlet. The only reason I'm picking the Gauntlet here, guys, is because it's a fair representation of the average barrel. I could use some of the other guns like an Impact or Red Wolf or any of the others. The problem is those guns are typically designed around a very specific projectile. And this isn't good. That's not fair to do to the other pellets. So I want something that's kind of the middle of the road. I may switch it up and go with the ATI Liberty. We're going to see how I feel about it and see how it works out. Either way, you're going to see the results. Hang in there, guys. Let's get it started. What's going on, guys? We're uprange 50 yards from the targets. We've got 6 of them set up down there. I've got 6 magazines ready to go. Before you even see the shot, I would have already taken a sighter so that I can get them on the target. Then I will take 5 shots per each target and we'll see the results. Let's get it started. We're going to start off Crosman Premier, 14.3 grain, hollow points. The most affordable pellet, and it also is almost like shooting a piece of iron because it doesn't deform in any way. .900 feet per second. .895. .897. 891, last shot of the series. Of the series of Crosman, that is. That's 5 shots, 897 again. Okay guys, next up is the JSB Hades. .880 feet per second. .875 feet per second. .872. .873. .882. Okay guys, next up is the Skenco Ultra Shock. .855. .856. .857. .861. .856. Okay guys, next up is the H&N Hunter. No idea what the heck happened to that one. Must have been a bad skirt. We'll make up for it. We're flying off to the left for some reason. I don't understand why. I'm going to put a few more rounds of this in just to make up for if there were any bad skirts, to make up for the flyers. (815 feet per second). Another 815. We had a couple of bad pellets in here, guys. I think you can admit that's a pretty good group at 50 yards. I don't know what was up with those initial couple, but I think we shook it out. What's up, guys? Next one is the H&N Hunter Extreme. I've already taken one shot on the target by mistake. It was dead on, so I'm going to continue. I'll put 5 more in just so you can see it all fluid motion. (814). (816). (816). Another 816. Here's the next one we're going to throw in just so you guys got a good idea for grouping. (813). Okay, guys, next up is the JSB Ultra Shock 25.39, the big boy. (711). (715). (710). (716). And 710. Guys, a quick explanation. When I did the sizes, if it was a flyer or if I felt that the pellet was damaged in some way, I didn't count that flyer as part of the group size. So with that as a qualifier, we're going to go into the top 3. In first place was the JSB Ultra Shock that got a group size of 0.605. In second place, with no surprise, was the JSB Hades with a group size of 0.673 inches. And coming in third place, one of my favorites, the Skenco Ultra Shock with a group size of 0.844 inches.
There's your top 3, guys, and if you combine that information with the information from the previous in the ballistic gel, you're going to see 2 of them that were in the top 2 there are in the top 3 here. So that should tell you something. And for those of you that say, man, I wanted to see it shoot through the ATI Liberty, well, I did the entire shot string through the Liberty, and I'll be picking this up in part 3. So hang in there, guys. Part 3 will have the same results you just witnessed for the Gauntlet, but through the ATI Liberty. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. We'll catch you later.